Hey everybody, it's your old pal Lohnes here. I am in the seat of the C50 truck. This is pretty early on a weekend morning, so there's nobody out, and I'm planning on taking this thing for its very first trip outside of a couple of laps of my driveway and a neighbor's driveway. I'm going to take it up the street and see if we can actually get it up to operating speed. The brakes kind of work, and the floors are totally rotted out, but the motor runs fine. So let's see if we can fire it up and get it rolling. Okay, that's a good sign. Fired right off when I flip the key, making oil pressure. Charging the battery up. Alright. Take off the brakes. Get her done. I should mention at this point that the truck is not registered for legal use on the roads of Massachusetts at this point. So I'm just going to make a quick blast up and down my street. Hopefully not draw the attention of the local gentry. So the truck, if you haven't been following the saga, it's a 292 straight six with a 4-speed SM420 transmission, which has like a 705 first gear, and it's got about a 620 rear gear ratio in it. So right now it's in second gear. I'm cranking the wheel around. Second gear is good for about 10 miles an hour. This one, I should mention, I've never had this thing over about 5. We're doing 30 right now. We're in fourth gear. Believe it or not, the thing actually drives pretty good, although it is hunting all over the road with the giant steering wheel. 40 miles an hour, and the motor sounds like it's already starting to cry about it a little bit. I always thought the top speed of this thing would be somewhere around 50, and I think I'm right. Okay, now for the big test. Let's see if the brakes work. Hey! Son of a gun, they do. Now we're going to try to make a U-turn. Quite interesting. Oh, no. Easy through the carburetor a little bit. Okay. We're going to execute our U-turn and it's going to come straight. Again, second gear, you're looking at maybe 10 miles an hour. First gear, I'm not going to use. Third gear is out of steam at 25. And there's 4. I don't think you can see the steering wheel at this point, but I am doing the wheels on the bus routine, driving this thing, sawing the thing back and forth to keep it going in a straight line. So that's something I'm going to want to get corrected because probably kingpins and everything else in the front end needs to be replaced. The brakes work surprisingly well, considering I really only bought them by myself. I didn't have any help the day I replaced the brake lines in the rear. So I do need to call in an assistant to help me properly bleed the brakes, but for the time being they're functional enough. I pulled back in the driveway and it died, so that was good timing there. Alright, so the proof's in the pudding, and we know it runs and drives. The clutch is a little wonky from being not used for years. The truck actually, that's probably the first time the truck's ever been driven on the street for about 4 or 5 years. The old owner hasn't had it registered, or didn't have it registered in Maine since I believe 2006.